We're here on MSUEagles.com today talking a little volleyball and the 2012 schedule, and head coach Jamie Gordon is off on a recruiting trip this summer right now, but we got the trusty right-hand man and associate head coach Greg Goral joining us this afternoon. And Greg, the 2012 schedule is out now, and it's got a lot of great matches this year. And first off, jumping right into the fire, you start off this year with Penn State, who currently is probably the top program in the country, and historically as well. You'll also play Louisville and Western Kentucky in an opening tournament at Louisville. And then we have a couple of home tournaments back-to-back, and finish up the tournament schedule at UNC Greensboro. So just kind of hit on a couple of the highlights of the non-conference schedule, and talk a little bit about how you guys go about making a schedule and getting different and various opponents on the schedule to challenge you.
Well, we really try to mix up our preseason schedule. We want to get a variety of different levels of competition, and this season is perfect for us. I think it'll provide a lot of challenges and then set us up well for our conference season. So opening up with Louisville, Penn State, and Western Kentucky is an amazing challenge for us. Great to have in-state rivals, Western and Louisville, in the same gym, and then to play a perennial powerhouse in Penn State gives our program an opportunity to see and showcase to the nation, what we can do. I don't think we'll be overmatched by any means. Whether we win or lose, that's still to be determined. So we're ready for that challenge. Our team is ready. I know they've got that date marked on their calendar for Penn State to open the season. They want to prove to everybody that we can play and be a top 50 program, which they aspire to be. We come home for two good tournaments. I think there's again a variety of teams in there with Evansville, Northern Kentucky, and Alabama A&M, and there's opportunities to get some wins and so really see what our team is about. We go into our third weekend of play at home, and we have a 5-team tournament, and we get a big BCS school in Missouri. We have Valparaiso, and then Savannah State and South Carolina State. Again, 4 really good matches, 4 tests for our program, and then we go to UNC Greensboro. I think UNC Wilmington is there, and Youngstown State as well. Again, teams that are out of our conference that we don't normally get to see are going to provide a different level of competition as well. And all of it, again, prepares us for conference play. And even in there, also we have a home match with Xavier, who's also a top 100, usually a top 50 program, and Marshall as well. 50 minutes down the road, big time rivals will be at their place. Those are always good matches. Again, so it's very strong preseason for us.
Moving into the OVC schedule this year, and you guys have been fortunate enough to be the 2-time defending champions, and also making the NCAA tournament last year, which was very exciting. Being able to host the conference tournament the last 2 seasons here in Weatherby Gym. This year a little bit different with the addition of Belmont, who's a very good program all across the board, including volleyball. And the OVC will be playing kind of a divisional format schedule, if you will. There will be you'll play 5 teams in your division twice, and there are a couple of teams in the other division, the 6 other teams. You'll only play once this year. So talk about that new format and how that will challenge your team.
I think what happens in the past with the double round robin is that you get to see everybody twice, and that was good for scouting and everything like that. I think the biggest change, what helps with the double, with playing 5 teams twice and the 6 teams that are furthest away once, is that it reduces travel and helps with expenses and things like that. The challenge is that you only get to see those other teams once. 3 of them are at home, 3 of them are away, and you may only get to play, like we go to Austin P, and we only play at their place. So it's a slight advantage for them. At the same time, you don't have back-to-back weekends where you're driving 7 hours or 6 hours on a bus, across several different states. So in that regard, it's probably a little bit easier on the travel, and especially for the team traveling. But the other challenges are you just only get to see those teams, once. You gotta prepare for them really well, and then you've got to go out and execute because you only got one shot at them.
The conference tournament also changing a little bit this year, going to an 8-team format. So talk about that and the opportunities for maybe a little more of a true conference tournament this year with the addition of a couple of teams.
Yeah, without a bye, the challenge is on us again to, number one, finish first in the conference and host. I think that's the only advantage you get now. And then you've got to be mentally prepared to win 3 straight matches. And in the past, it's only been 2. Now you got to be a little bit tougher, and I think that's part of why we set the schedule up the way we do, is to see how well can we do going 3 matches in a row, and finishing off the conference tournament and making those NCAA tournaments as well. So,
Greg, thanks for your time this afternoon. Good luck with the schedule this year and in preseason practices. I know the team will be coming in next month and getting ready, and then hitting the ground running in August. Fans can check out msueagles.com on the volleyball webpage. The whole schedule is there, including the release about the schedule, and fans can start making their plans to follow the Eagles this season. Again, Greg, thank you for your time today.
All right, thank you.